It's my first take at a violence or graphic thing, this thing. Though I'm not a fan of, if there's a choice between Shiva and Kshanak, I was more a man of Kshanak. But given that, this is my take on violence and this thing.
See, the point is there are two kinds of violence and things suggest to. I normally prefer that. Even if you take my first film,
yes.
It is more the sound and the expressions of the other characters. When a violent act is happening, you almost feel as if you saw something violent. But it was surprising, probably the entire Shiva, I don't think there's a single shot where we see blood. Actually, And the reason for that is, like I said, it disturbs the mind when it is suggestive rather than this. But having said that, I feel, that is a question of a sensibility.
The Quentin Tarantino is once a graphical again.
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Whereas a film like, I would think, Irreversible. That has so much of violence, and I think it wouldn't have worked without that, because in the context of the film, probably it's the most violent film I've seen. So I think the context makes a lot of difference, and of course the characters.
Yes.
Like, I normally don't use abusive language at all in my films, but the first and only time I used it in Satya.
Okay.
Yes. I thought it'd be very fake if those characters speak normal language.
True.
And which is the reason I took that call at that time.
I think it was natural and apt.
Yeah,
it was
but
not out of
I
context.
think it's an audience for both, because you see, it is not really about real. I think a film creates its own world. In the entire movie of Godfather, there's not a single abusive word.
Yes.
And the same backdrop of Mafia. Goodfellas has probably 5 abusive words in every sentence.
True.
And people didn't have problem with either.
True. No, the Shaitan belonged to that lower strata. They were more. They come from that. Whatever.
That's obvious. I've seen.
And I think there's no other middle path of way how they communicate. It won't really capture the essence. It's not.
There will be people who will have a problem with that. But the bottom line is, I think there's every kind of audience. And today, fortunately, we are as filmmakers, we are in a kind of times where we can cater, because if the people already know it is this kind of a content, either through
the
trailer or whatever, they can take a call whether they want to see it or not, and there are enough number of people for that.
Any underlying reason why across the platforms, across the continent, why violence is consumed more as an entertainment? Because you made the most.
See, I would like to think, if you look at the newspaper, for example, what attracts you immediately is some murder, some scam, some rape, or whatever. I think deep inside every one of us is a wild animal. It gets kind of tempered down with social restrictions or kind of a program where we have to have compassion, good, and everything, which is actually forced upon us. I'm not saying a good or a bad way. It has come from another particular section. We are not naturally born.
So violence is a serious entertainment.
Yeah, correct. I think it just breaks the monotony of a boredom more than anything else.
So whether it invokes in that animalistic.
So even if you look at mainstream media, the way they will cover crime and scam and scandal, the bad side, bad side of it is far more, attention-grabbing thing. So when people used to tell me I make violent films, and I say that that's because most of my ideas come from real life. Real life has a lot of violence, and we know about Hitler much more than what some peace Nobel Prize winner for peace. Nobel Prize winner for peace. I challenge you to tell one person's name in the last whatever years.
True.
Because peace is boring. I think that's the whole point. And drama comes from conflict. And in conflict, the upper limit is violence.
True.
I approach it mostly through characters, actually, and the intent of the killing rather than the violence by itself. It's like one of my favorite moments is in Company. When Ajay Devgan's character takes a decision to take someone out. And the way he puts the gun under his arm and shoots in his heart from the behind, that is almost like a doctor giving an injection. That is actually brief I gave Ajay when I shot that.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have any problem with him. He's not emotionally upset. He's not taking revenge. He's just a problem. A problem to be removed, you never use violence. But
true.
I mean anger. True. But that's where it becomes so cold-blooded.
True. It's contrasting to Shaitan is the same thing. So why you see a woman, mother go place a kathipida veti kottadamu. This is personal vengeance.
Yeah. See, that is coming from emotion.
Emotion.
Yeah, emotional disturbance, you know. Well, like the line when diplomacy fails, war begins. That's the whole point. I mean, the first point is you like to sort it out. And then when that doesn't work, you can't control your anger.
True.
And anger also comes from righteousness. So there's a difference between organized crime and spur of the moment crime.
True.
So because again, crime is not crime is a legal word. So many times why it happens can have a moral righteousness to it. You know, which is when you empathize with characters, even if they do a violent act like killing someone or whatever. You know.
Yes. The theme what we have for this is what you call crime, they call survival. So it is something. Do you think the larger part of the society has some responsibility in why criminals are born or crime happening? It can't be something that, yes, I mean, not to justify the criminals or glorify. They have their own.
I mean, see, that's the point. When I asked a police officer this question,
yes.
If you connect to the morality of the aspect of crime, to give an example, if someone stole money from his from a boss, you know, that's a crime, and you want to catch him and whatever you'll do.
Yes.
But if the need for why he did it had a certain moral strength to it. It was because the guy was probably not paying his salary much.
True. Or his urgent need,
some family member.
True.
Or whatever. Would that affect you?
Yeah.
So his answer was very interesting.
Yeah.
He told me it's not possible for the police department to function if you go beyond what is written as a crime.
True.
So we cannot afford to go into the emotional aspect of why the crime was committed unless on a personal interest. So you need a lot of time for that, which is not what we have. So it will be an open and shut case as long as evidence is there. They're not going to go into that. You know? So, and the reason for crime, I believe one is an uncontrollable emotion. Which results in a violent action. Second is a necessity. That it has to be done because of it is related to some other problem. For example, the existence of a person can be a problem.
So survival and circumstances is what drives.
Survival is also one cause, but
circumstances.
I think, more circumstances and necessity. Is a major cause because a person's existence is a problem sometimes. Which is what comes under premeditated killings. You know, you thought about it, you made a plan because you have no other choice but to get him out of your life, him or her out of your life.
No, but you've done so many. I mean, you looked up on a lot of criminals and crime stories. So do you look at it like they've been part of a victim of the society? Like, I mean, when I was seeing Mindhunter. It was across the board. Most of them were abused as kids. They had single parents. Economically,
I'm not sure I subscribe with that. See, the number of people who are abused, I think is a far bigger. And serial killers are a rarity. They're not like all over the place. And there will be a lot of underlying content. I think it eventually comes to
choice or the
having an urge.
Okay.
You know? Uncontrollable urge. No, I remember in my college days when this one of my friends, it's quite a well-built guy. We were going for a walk near Krishna River. Somewhere in an isolated place, he suddenly out of the blue said, I just feel like killing, he said. You know? That's such an there was no cause for that and nothing. He just had an urge. You know? And I would like to believe that he meant it at that time. So maybe people might fantasize
ట్రూ ట్రూ
చంపేస్తుంటే బాగుండేది, చంపేయాలి అని మనకు ఒక ఎమోషన్ వస్తుంది,
అవును
బట్ యూ డోంట్ యాక్ట్ ఇట్ అవుట్.
ట్రూ ట్రూ
It is just for that one spur of the moment. You have that urge.
Yeah,
And then it kind of quells down
yeah
in whatever, out of fear,
yeah
out of rethinking, whatever the causes. So I think serial killers, you see, the case of Gary Ridgway, it's called the Green River Killer.
Yeah.
It took them 20 years to catch him in Washington state. You know?
Oh, God.
And when he was finally caught, the most surprised person was his wife.
Oh,
Because he was such a docile,
yeah
calm person,
yes
and she never suspected in 20 years that this guy could be, and he killed nearly 100 women.
God. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Almost Ted Bundy, the same story.
Yeah, true
They have this extreme sense of
yeah
urge. I think it's an uncontrollable urge, nothing more than that.
yes
You know, like, I had one other guy in
Yeah,
college. You know, he used to always think of torture for women.
okay
You know,
yes sir, yes
and horrible. I mean, you can't even imagine. He's a short guy. If you slap him, he'll die.
yeah
But his mind is so.
he has that okay
Yeah.
yes sir. So somewhere is it like even the reform system, so they go to the prison like most of most of it I look
See,
at it like they go to prison, they come out as a bigger thug.
Correct.
It's more like a training camp.
Yeah.
They're going to a university and coming
Yes,
out
yes.
from a petty thief becoming a bigger gangster.
Correct. So, see, the reason for that is, see, first of all, to expect a society to be perfect is fundamental.
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, yes,
So we all keep trying to
True.
upgrade it and evolve
Yeah,
it,
yes,
and which is the process.
True,
And maybe there was a time
Yes.
when it was much worse.
Yeah,
maybe
yes,
we are better, but it'll always have a problem.
True.
Now, on one hand, you can say that if you send a guy to prison and
Yeah.
he meets other criminals and he will learn from them
Yeah.
what not to do next.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So, like you said, he comes as a bigger thug
He's a better move.
coming up. But
True.
what is option?
What is
there are so many people and there's so few jails, and
Yeah.
we don't have the resources.
Yes.
You can't have you need to give one teacher to each and every criminal and isolate him from the rest. Is that possible? That's not true. That's not possible, you know.
Yeah.
So the point is, and also the system,
Yes.
it wants to take him out of the system. It doesn't seek revenge.
Yes.
I mean, I'll tell you one, if the junior, the guy who was 16 years old in the Nirbhaya rape case,
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
he was the most horrible in the entire incident.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
And now because he's a minor,
Yeah.
they just kept him for 3 years in a school.
True.
know,
Reform
school.
school. Yes.
And he had a separate thing because he was deemed dangerous, and outside he used to sleep on the footpath before this incident.
Yeah.
And now they gave him a room and a fan and everything because that is being humane treatment to a child.
True.
Now he came out and nobody knows where he is.
Yeah.
Even the media forgot.
Yes. Sir.
Even the society forgot because we all react on that particular moment. Yeah.
True, sir.
Hey all, నేను మీ సుమంత్ని. Please subscribe to India Glitz Telugu.
Hi, this is Ravinder. Please subscribe India Glitz Telugu.
Hi guys, నేను మీ వర్షిని. Please do subscribe to India Glitz Telugu.
Hi, this is Nirupam. Please subscribe to India Glitz Telugu.
హాయ్ వ్యూవర్స్, నేను మీ శశాంక్. ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ టు ఇండియా గ్లిట్స్ తెలుగు.
Hello guys, నేను మీ Annie. Please do subscribe to India Glitz Telugu.